Back to the past, samurai jack. Back to the past, samurai jack. What is up, guys? It's your boy Thunder, man. And you already know, man, I got my weekly review / reactions of Samurai Jack, man. So without further ado, I'm about to get straight into this, man. Season 5, episode 6. Let's go. So one thing I gotta say about this episode, I really liked it. And I really liked it because it was basically a bunch of flashback episodes. And I saw like two people from two of my favorite episodes in there. And I was just like, wow, I actually really appreciate this. Actually, at the same time, it makes me kind of sad because this makes me see that they're actually... This is really it. This is really the last season. They're not going to make another one. The fact that they're showing all these people, like there's a strong possibility that they're not going to make another season, which I'm sad for that because I want another season. Like I don't want, because we're already halfway through this season already, and I'm getting sadder by the moment. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that one bit. But this episode basically is a bunch of flashbacks, and I enjoyed it. I liked it. So the episode picks up from last week, right? With I think her name's Ashi or something. I don't remember. Obviously, this is Samurai's future wife. I don't care what nobody says. This is his future wife. I've been saying this since episode 2, whatever. I've been saying this. So, anyways, yeah, man. So she's looking for him, obviously, because remember last episode he went off with Mr. Grim Reaper on the horse or whatever. So she's looking for him, and she's on this boat or whatever, and she meets those big giant furball Chewbacca looking guys from one of the previous seasons or whatever, which I remember that episode was with the little short dwarf guys bossing all these Chewbacca guys around, and Jack had to save them. So this is why I'm like, oh wow, I like the fact that they brought those guys back, but I didn't get it that okay, this whole episode they were going to keep showing people from previous seasons. But I enjoyed it though. So far they're telling her the story of how he saved her and blah blah blah, because at first they thought she was an enemy of Samurai, because obviously they know where she's from and stuff like that. So I guess they was about to attack. As a matter of fact, they did attack her, but she was too quick for them, and then she was like, nah, I'm his friend, I'm just looking for him, blah blah blah. So yeah, I really enjoyed that so far. Anyway, so she jumps off the plane or boat, whatever the hell it was. I think it was a plane. Yeah, it was a plane. So she jumps off the plane. I don't know why I thought it was a boat before. Whatever. So she jumps off the plane, and he was like, yo, we didn't even land yet, whatever. Because you know, she's an assassin, so she don't give a fuck. She jumps off, she lands in like the middle of a jungle, where she meets these guys, which is actually from one of my favorite episodes. Actually, this is probably the episode that got me into Samurai Jack, was when he went to face the 3 arrow guys. And I'm just like, wow, those are the guys. Those are the guys when I was looking at it. I'm like, what the fuck? Those are the guys. So yeah, this is another flashback moment again, because she run into these guys and they're like, are you an enemy, blah blah blah. She's like, nah, I'm looking for Jack. And then they start telling the story of when Jack saved them from the tower or whatever, when they were all like giant Egyptian dog looking guys with arrows or whatever. And this is the episode that got me into Samurai Jack. I remember when I was younger, and I was just like, yo, this is the coolest shit I ever seen on Cartoon Network. Like, you know what I'm saying? Besides Dragon Ball Z. But anyways, yeah, but I really enjoyed it. So this is like her second pathway she had to go through, where they explain and everything. And like I said, I enjoyed it. I liked what was going on so far. Okay, so now we get to one of my favorite parts of this episode. They brought back the robot guy that Jack had fought in episode 2, I believe. The guy with the hat, and he talked, yeah, babe, I got you, babe. All right, babe, babe. Like, that guy. Also, I like how this guy got like a Deadpool complex going on, because he breaks the fourth wall a few times too, which I like that about this guy. So he's back, obviously his head is off or whatever, so he's like, oh, I gotta tell Aku, babe. I gotta tell Aku that Jackie boy has lost his sword, babe. I got you, babe. So he's hopping around on his head or whatever, and he gets to like this, I guess it's like a boat you gotta go on, and it's like a boat to Aku or something, I don't know. So the bodyguard or bouncer, whatever, he wouldn't let him pass. He's like, no, nobody with nobody is not allowed in here. He saw what I did there. So he's not allowed in there. Nobody's allowed in there with like people are allowed in there, but like with him, it's just an issue. Everything he's bringing up is not working. So now they do the typical cartoon thing where he keeps trying to enter by hiding in somebody's like wig or dressing up as somebody else, like the typical cartoon thing. He's trying to get in until he finally got like a body, like a human looking body that he got onto. And I'm just like, how is he controlling this body? Is it like mechanical or something? That's what I was thinking, like, or is the person's head like hiding inside of him or whatever? So, but that's exactly what happens. So he finally gets through, and so the thing takes him off of his body or whatever. And the moment I saw it, I was just like, what the fuck? The whole time I was thinking to myself, like, what the fuck? Am I the only one thinking this? This shit looks like a dickhead. Literally a dickhead. And what makes it even funnier, he mentions it. He's like, this guy is a real freak. Look at him.
Wow, what a freak. Look like a talking penis.
I swear to God, I was cracking up. I'm like, wow, he was really reading my mind just now. Anyway, so the story goes on. The girl is still looking for Jack. She ends up in this like house music club scene, whatever the hell is going on. And I vaguely remember this episode in one of the previous seasons. Don't remember it that much, but I think this is the time when Samurai Jack dressed up. He was wearing like all that house music gear or whatever, just like when he was doing the dancing and shit. I remember that or whatever, but I don't remember it that much, but I do remember it. And I think this is the people that was in that episode. Don't remember it that much, but yeah, like I said, it's a bunch of flashbacks. So this is one of the phases, one of the places that she got to pass through to see all the people that appreciates Jack. Oh yeah, it was kind of funny seeing her dance too. I was just like, wow, she's really like young. Like you could tell that she's so easily influenced because she's so young. She's like dancing, doing the same shit they're doing. It was funny. The fact that she's so serious, that was really funny. Also, apparently this girl has been walking around naked this whole goddamn time and nobody knew this. Like, this shit is crazy. So I guess her body was covered in like black tar or some shit. I don't know what the hell it is. Because she has a flashback of what her mom or whatever, her mother hen, whatever that woman is, that pushes her off butt naked into this black, like, I don't know what it is. But that's what's covered her body because it's supposed to like symbolize evil and all this other stuff. She's supposed to embrace Aku because Aku is pure black. So yeah, she decides to wash it off. She goes in the water, she scrubs the shit off. I'm like, wow, so she was naked. Like you ever see those girls that paint their body, like they paint an outfit on their body, like they're in Manhattan a lot, New York, Manhattan. If you guys are in New York, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, like walk around butt ass naked, but all they have on is paint. They have on a paint outfit. So you can see their nipples and everything, but it's like disguised in an outfit. Like this is exactly what she was doing. I'm just like, wow, so she was butt ass naked this whole time. Jack carrying her and all this stuff. He was messing with a naked woman and he didn't even know it. Tisk tisk. Anyway, so Scaramouche or whatever the hell his name is on the boat. Nah, he decides to call Aku on the phone booth or whatever. And while he's trying to talk to, because Aku answers, he's like, all right, I guess I'll answer the phone, whatever. Because he's calling him collect call, like he called him from jail or some shit. So he's like, okay, I guess I'll accept the charges. So he answers, and there's so much noise going on in the background from all these dogs or whatever. So he hops out and he's like, could you dogs calm it down a little bit with your barking, just tone it down a little bit. So the dogs turn around and they was all mad and it was like, what? I think he's talking to us. And one of them has like a, I don't know, like a Scottish or Irish or some sort of accent or whatever. And I thought this was really funny because I'm seeing like cartoon references. Tell me if I'm wrong. Does two of these dogs look like they're from previous cartoons that I know? One looks like it's the dog from Dumb and Dumberer. I think it's Dumb and Dumberer. I don't remember what the hell that cartoon was called with two stupid dogs. That's what it's called. Two stupid dogs. And one of them looked like that dog. And then the other dog looks like Astro from damn, I can't remember the name. From the Jetsons. Whatever. listen, man, I'm kind of old, I guess. I'm 27, but I guess that's old because a lot of you guys that's probably watching me is a lot younger, I'm assuming. You probably don't know what the Jetsons is, but it's an old cartoon. And yeah, that's the dog that was in Jetsons. He was basically like Scooby-Doo or whatever because he talked like him and everything. But anyways, the dog looked just like him. And then the other dog on the other side looked like the dog from Two Stupid Dogs, he was really stupid, which obviously that's the name of the cartoon, whatever. As far as the main dog, I don't, maybe he's from a cartoon I don't know about, but it wasn't familiar to me. But I thought that was really funny. Anyway, so in the middle of his phone call or whatever, they got mad that he was insulted them because they're all loud or whatever. So they took him and threw his ass off the boat, and and that was the end of him right there. So we cut to another scene now, which is another part of Ashi's, or whatever her name is, travels. She gets to another one of my favorite previous episodes from one of the seasons, which was with the black samurai warrior, even though he wasn't really a samurai, but he was hilarious. I love the way he was talking. And that's an episode that I actually, before this season came back, that's one of the episodes that I actually go back to just to have a laugh, because this guy is funny as hell when he used to talk and he'd say shit like,
"Don't call me back, call me back. I'm the samurai dude who invented Rue. And this here is my mama. Don't you be talking bad about my mama, or she'll give you a whooping. Ain't that right, mama?" That's right, baby.
Like, he just said some funny shit, man, that had me cracking up. Anyway, so they go inside, and apparently this guy, he's no longer a wannabe samurai. He still got them stupid shades on, and now he's the bartender. Nobody's like afraid of him no more. Because remember, if you're a fan of this and you've seen this episode, everybody in there was afraid of him because he was all jacked with fake muscles and shit. And he's the bartender now, and she's talking to him, and basically she's going through the same thing that she went through with the last previous flashbacks or whatever. They're telling her like, yeah, Jack is a good guy, da-da-da, and this guy got to be funny and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was cool. I like the fact that I'm seeing stuff that I used to like, that I still like to this day, but you know what I mean. It was funny, man, and all the enemies in there, or not necessarily enemies, but the people that he fought, he's like, Jack did this to me. No, Jack did this to me. Look at my face. Jack, you know what I'm saying? It was funny, man. I appreciated it. That's all I can say. So while she was leaving that bar or whatever, somebody pointed it out, like, yo, go this way. Jack is over here. So she's like, all right, boom. She goes to look for him, and finally she finds him. So Jack is sitting there. He's all meditating with like a big ass sword or knife or something sitting in front of him. And then you see Mr. Grim Reaper come walking in on his horse or whatever. So he comes in, and then all of a sudden you see like spirits of old big muscular samurais doing like the same meditation thing, like around surrounding Jack or whatever. So what I'm getting from this is, looks like they want him to kill himself. And so this guy is exactly who I've been thinking who he is the whole time. He's some sort of samurai Grim Reaper. He wants Jack to take his life. He wants Jack to, all his guilt and everything, to eat him up and for him to just kill himself for some reason. I don't know why, but I guess that's just the job of a Grim Reaper. We still don't know exactly who the guy is, but I'm assuming he's a Grim Reaper. So she tries to stop him or whatever, and she's like, no, blah, blah, blah. He slaps the shit out of her. Blah! Pimp slapper. I was like, okay, Mr. Grim Reaper. So the whole time Jack is sitting there, he's like sweating, like he has the sword. He about to do one of them Japanese suicide, stab myself in the gut thingy or whatever. Which I never understood that suicide kill, because that must really hurt. It's not like you die instantly. Like, you're gonna feel that stab in your gut. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. So the girl, she's trying to talk Jack out of it. Like, listen, man, I just met a bunch of people that told me how much you done for them and how good you are and blah, blah, blah. She's like trying to convince him. He's sweating like he has the sword right there. He's about to really kill himself. And at the same time, the Grim Reaper is telling her to shut up. Like, he keeps fighting her, like, shut up, bitch. Like, I'm saying. So he keeps yelling at her, and he's trying to attack her. And the fact that she's an assassin, she can dodge a lot of his hits and stuff like that, but she's still no match for him, apparently. So, yeah, she's trying to stop it, and Jack, he's struggling, man. Like, he's on the verge of killing himself, which is weird, because I thought, isn't he like immortal or something? The fact that he's still not aging and stuff like that, like, I don't know. Whatever, we gonna find out sooner or later. So he is still trying to convince Jack to kill himself. You know what I'm saying? And I was just sad about this. I'm like, I don't think he's gonna kill himself, but the situation was just kind of sad. You know what I'm saying? Because she's trying to tell him like, this is the part that really broke him, because she told him like, yo, them little kids, they didn't die. You probably thought they died. They didn't die. They're alive. And I guess this is what woke Jack up. And he was just like, what? So the Grim Reaper samurai thing, he's about to kill Ashi. He is like, I'm about to chop her in two type of thing. And then Jack jumps up and blocks the sword. And I'm just like, there we go. That's what I'm talking about, Jack. We ain't finished with this season yet. This is only episode 6. We still got like 4 more. You know what I'm saying? So he got up and he notices that, like, he stopped them or whatever. When I say he stopped them, I'm talking about the all the spirits and stuff. They went away. I'm guessing they're like helpers of the Grim Reaper. I don't really know. We gonna find out sooner or later. He looks at her and he compliments her the fact that she's changed. She don't look the same no more. And I'm just like, yeah, man. You know that's your future wife, man. That's your future baby mama, bro. Cut it out, man. You know that's your future baby mama. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have little Jackies and Ashis running around sooner or later. But anyways, so that was basically the end of the episode, man. That was it. And I was just like, wow, I really enjoyed this episode, man. Like, I thought they were gonna drag this episode out with all the flashbacks, but I appreciate everything that they showed, because for me at least, a few of the flashback they showed was some of my favorite episodes from past seasons or whatever. So I enjoyed this whole episode, man. It was cool. I liked it. I like him and Ashi. They're getting closer and closer. Like I said, that's his future wife, his future baby mama. You already know what's going on, man. I like the episode, man. That's all I can say, man. Post your comments below, man. Let me know what you guys thought of my review/reaction to Samurai Jack Season 5, Episode 6, man. Let me know what you guys think, man. Let me know if I missed anything, too, man. Just let me know, man. Post your comments below, man. Also, man, if you're a new viewer, don't forget to subscribe. And when you subscribe, make sure you guys hit that notification bell, man, so you can get an update every time I upload a video, man. If you want to, at least. You know what I'm saying? Also, man, make sure everybody smash that like button, man. It's your boy Thunder.